Sabna, good evening, beta. Send the link, Sarvana. So our topic is very Sarvana, send the link, beta. Where are they? Didn't joined. Okay, we'll start the class. Mesh, good evening, beta. Now look here. Teaching the most stupid thing. Okay, one simple question I'm asking from you. Can you tell me one answer that ki any line, if I will be drawing in space, how to connect that line with the axis? How to connect that line with the axis? If I'm drawing any line space, how to connect that line with the axis? How to connect that line with the axis, beta? If I am going to join, draw any line in space, how to connect that line with the axis? Any idea? You have studied parallel lines. Can we use, because look here, I just don't want you to understand only one part of it. I want you to understand the entire section of a small concept. Okay, for that only I'm just asking from you that if any line will be drawn, then how to connect that line with the axis? If somebody will be telling you, Farhana, good evening, beta, very important point, please kindly listen to me and just analyze and tell the point. So if I'm going to connect that line, I have drawn a line, how to connect that line with the axis? How to connect that line with the axis? Then if I want to get the don't connect the line with the axis, what we are going to do is we want to get the angles of that line, what the line will be subtending with x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. Then what we are going to do, we want to get the angles what this line will make with x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. Then what we are going to do? What will be the answer? Come on, tell me. So without wasting time, shall we start doing one work? One simple content I am going to do, and I am just going to solve the content with the help of that. Now let us consider this is a line. Fine. So when we are considering this is a line, now this line will make some angle with x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. But this line is exactly very far from the origin. Then how we will get the support of this line? See, exactly now every time confusion related to cos angle, direction, cosine, direction ratio, it is coming. Direction number, I'm just going to use one word, direction number. Okay, direction number also I'm going to use this word. Fine. So now what we are going to do, I don't know what this angle is about. So what I'm doing is, I want one reference with this. Okay, so I'm going to take this one. Then what to get the reference, I'll just draw. I'm just going to draw I just drew a line which is exactly going to pass through the origin. Now this line, so this is exactly taken as A and B. Now based on this line, I'm going to find the direction cosine of AB. My main concept is to get the direction cosine of AB. But what I'm going to do here is, Anush, today science I didn't keep, Anush. Tomorrow morning science is there, beta. Tomorrow morning science will be there, Anush. Don't worry. Tomorrow morning science will be there. Good evening, Vishega. So now to get that support, now what we are going to do is one reference line I have drawn. So this reference line I have taken as PQ. See, once you will listen to me now, the entire section of this will become very, very, different. Very, very different I am saying. So just don't trust me. Just listen to this part. Fine. I wanted to get the direction cosine of AB. To get the direction cosine of AB, I did a different thing. What I did is, I exactly drew a line which will be parallel to AB, which will be parallel to AB. Again repeating, which will be parallel to AB. Then what it is exactly going to do? Nothing it is exactly going to do. So now I am not going to talk about AB. I have to get the direction cosine of AB, but I am not going to talk about AB. But one concept in childhood days, we have understood that if two lines will be parallel, then by corresponding angle, what this line will be making, this line will also be making. So this is inside my concept. So that's why AB I have drawn in any part in the space but for reference of that, I draw one line parallel to AB, that is taken as PQ. But the speciality of this line is exactly going to cross the origin. Okay, now this line OP will be subtending some angle. This line OP will be subtending some angle. Now direction cosine direction ratio, now it will be, problem will be solved forever. So with x-axis, this OP line will be exactly making angle alpha with x-axis. Now with y-axis, this will be exactly making beta, and with z-axis it will be making angle gamma. So that means this line OP made alpha angle with x-axis. Okay, now it made beta angle with y-axis, and it made gamma angle with z-axis. So this is exactly the angle subtended by OP for x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. Shyam, good evening Shyam. X-axis, y-axis and z-axis means OP subtended angle with subtending angle with x-axis, y-axis, z-axis is alpha, beta, gamma. So this alpha, beta and gamma are direction angle. Now one question for general knowledge. What will be the direction angle of AB? What will be the direction angle of AB with respect to x-axis, y-axis and z-axis? This is a very important point. Come on, tell me the answer for this. What will be the direction angle of AB? What will be the direction angle of AB with respect to x-axis, y-axis and z-axis? What will be the direction angle of AB with x-axis, y-axis and z-axis? With x-axis, y-axis and z-axis, you can type and send the answer as fast as possible. What will be the direction angle of AB? Direction angle of AB, because right now we are telling that PQ is a line parallel to AB and PQ is exactly passing through the angle, passing through the origin, absolute. Only alpha, Mahesh. Only alpha. The line is exactly one part of AB now. This part of AB and BA both will be active. So it will be exactly, Mahesh, just full information that with x-axis, y-axis and z-axis, what angle it is exactly going to make, how PQ will be exactly behaving, same PQ will be behaving, same this AB will also be behaving. Auntie, can you give some important question for all chapter for our maths pre-board? 100% Sarna. You said I am going to make a PDF and I am going to give it to you chapter wise. Okay, now itself I'll give, because I got the different type of books right now itself. Okay, now listen, alpha, beta, gamma are direction angles. So that means what? These are also the direction angles of AB. So alpha, beta, gamma are also the direction angles of these are also direction angles of AB. So if alpha, beta, gamma are direction angles of PQ and PQ is also parallel to AB, then 100% okay, direction angles. So once this part will be exactly going to be done, so direction angles will be done. So once this part is over, now next part what we are going to do is we are going to find the direction cosine. So now what will be the direction cosine? What will be the what will be the direction cosine? What will be the direction cosine of AB? What will be the direction cosine of AB? Mic problem is coming. Mahesh, mic problem is coming more. Now is it okay, Mahesh? So what is the direction cosine of AB? Then you will be saying that anti-direction cosine of AB is cos alpha, cos beta and cos gamma. Direction cosine of AB will be cos alpha. Offline classes for 3D. Okay, Mesh? Whichever day, Saturday. Okay, done. Saturday, Sham has already told. Saturday, I am going to keep class. Okay, Putin, thank you. But नाम बहुत cute है तुम्हारा. Oh, getting feeble and louder. Still it is problem, beta. Now, okay? Fine. Now listen, beta. What is the direction cosine? Direction cosine will be cos alpha, cos beta and cos gamma. So cos alpha, cos beta and cos gamma are what? Cos alpha, cos beta and cos gamma are the direction cosines of AB. And one very important point to be noted, that we have drawn a reference line which is parallel to AB. Okay, and this reference line PQ will be passing through the origin. Now, since PQ will be parallel to AB, then we can also compare the angles of PQ with AB since they are parallel. So, we can directly give the angles of PQ there. Okay. Now what next we are going to do here is cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma are direction cosines of AB. So these are exactly what? Direction cosines of AB. Now this will also be written as cos alpha will also be represented as L, cos beta will be represented as M and cos gamma will be represented as N. So cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma will also be written, okay fine, Friday okay. Cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma will be written as L, M and N. Cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma will be written as L, M and N. Fine. So now next what we are going to do is what will be the direction cosine of QP? Anyone tell me direction cosine for QP? So right now we were talking about direction cosine of PQ. Now I want the direction cosine of QP. So when I am going to talk from Q, now what angle will be coming? When we started angle from OP side, means OP we have taken and it is exactly subtending. OP is subtending angle alpha, beta and gamma with x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. Then what will be the angle subtended by QO? What will be angle subtended by QO? Mesh, after class we are going to discuss what will be angle subtended by QO. What will be the angle subtended by QO? What will be? Vishika, come on quickly tell me. Farhana, Vishika, what will be angle subtended? Nice. सुपर. व्हाट विल बी द, मेरा कोई भी स्टूडेंट यूक्रेन में नहीं फंसा है. दैट वाज वेरी क्यूट पुटिन. नाउ लुक एट डायरेक्शन कोसाइन ऑफ, first find the direction cosine of Q. Angle will be what? What will be the angles? Now tell, Sarvana, tell me. Direction cosines. So one small work what we are going to do here, Sarvana. This was about AB. Now we are going to talk about BA. Direction cosine of BA, or what will be the angle subtended by QO. What are the angles subtended by QO? It is exactly going to be QO will be subtending with x-axis, it will be subtending pi minus alpha. Okay, so the direction angles of QO with respect to x-axis, means with x-axis, y-axis and z-axis will be pi minus alpha, pi minus beta and pi minus gamma. Okay, because we know na PQ is a line. If one will be subtending angle alpha, then second one will be supplementary of it. Supplementary means 180 minus alpha. So that is QO, that is QO will be subtending what angle? Pi minus alpha, pi minus beta and pi minus gamma. So this will be the direction angle for QO. This will be the direction angle for QO. Then what will be the direction cosine? The direction cosine will be pi minus alpha along x-axis and then pi minus beta along y-axis and pi minus gamma along z-axis. And you know pi 180 minus theta, second quadrant, 180 minus theta means cos will be negative, so it will become minus cos alpha. And you know cos alpha is denoted as L, so it will become minus L. Now this one will become minus cos beta, so it will become minus M, and this one will become minus cos gamma, that will be minus N. So I hope you might have understood. But here one more important problems, please I am going to give problems sir, but I have to teach you some concepts also now. So now directly we are exactly going to solve problems, but first let me go systematic. Now cos alpha, it is exactly coming as along x-axis, y-axis and z-axis it is coming. Now after that what we are going to do, that means this is exactly direction cosine of BA vector. So direction cosine of AB vector was cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma. But direction cosine of BA vector will become just opposite. It will become minus L, minus M and minus N. And we have taken PQ as the reference. We have taken as PQ as the reference. So this was one of the point. Now next is relation between direction cosine of a line. How to generate relation between direction cosine of a line. One small work I am going to do. Same concept what we have studied. In the same concept, one small change I am going to do, and it will help you to get the equation. So now one small work we are going to do here is, we will be drawing a line which will be exactly perpendicular to y-axis. So if we are going to draw a line which will be perpendicular to y-axis, let us take this as PL. So now if we will be standing that line, then it will become like this with axis. So now it is exactly coming as PL and O will be here. If we will take this line outside, PLO will be there. It will be making angle beta. It will be making angle beta. We are going to take it as R. Okay, now it will cos beta will be equal to, what will be cos beta? Come on, tell me fast. L square plus M square plus N square equal to 1. That is what beta. So cos beta will be equal to, since we know that this length will become OY, OL will become Y exactly. So now base by this one. So R cos beta will be exactly equal to, R cos beta will be equal to Y, and we know that L will be equal to cos alpha. L will be exactly direction cosine cos alpha will be written as L, M will be written as cos beta and N will be written as cos gamma. So here it will be written as N MR equal to Y. MR equal to Y. Similarly for x-axis, if we want to draw, for x-axis it will become LR equal to X for x-axis and NR equal to Y for z-axis. And if we will be squaring both sides, so it will become what? And adding, so it will become x square plus y square plus z square will be equal to r square L square, r square M square, r square N square. So now already we know that then r vector will be represented as resultant r vector, that is the position of this will be r vector, and r vector magnitude only we are taking that one. So it will become xi plus yj plus zk, and when we will find the magnitude of this whole square, then only it will become x square plus y square plus z square, which will also be written as r square. So x square plus y square plus z square. So rather than writing this one, we can write r square. So r square will be equal to r square into L square plus M square plus N square. So this cancelled. So we derived also one more relation, L square plus M square plus N square equal to 1, which can also be written as cos square alpha plus sine square cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma equal to 1. So this is what we have studied. ये फिगर मैंने डायमेंशन के लिए बनाया था पुतिन, ये मैंने डायमेंशन के लिए बनाया था. मैंने एक आई जस्ट ड्रॉ अ लाइन पैरेलल ए बी पैरेलल टू पी क्यू एंड विद दैट लाइन ओनली आई जस्ट एक्सप्लेन दैट कि ए बी इज टू गेट द डायरेक्शन कोसाइन ऑफ ए बी वी हैव जस्ट ड्रॉन अ लाइन पी क्यू विच विल बी एक्जैक्टली वर्किंग एज अ रेफरेंस विच विल बी पासिंग थ्रू द origin and it will be subtending some angle beta. Okay, and with that angle only we are just wanting to find the direction cosine of AB. And then only beta I just went towards QO so that I can get the direction cosine of BA also. Okay, direction cosine of BA. 2 times beta I have just drawn it. Fine. So now just 2 times I just changed and explained this part. Okay, one more time if you will see, you will understand, huh? Or if you will not understand, just tell me once, huh? I will do it. I will solve it again. Now conversion of direction. Now one simple question, every time when confusion is coming, that confusion about direction number I am telling, huh? I am not telling about direction cosine. What is exactly direction number? What is direction number? If somebody will be asking you, what is direction number? Direction number. Mahesh, what is direction number? Putin, what is direction number beta? What is direction number? If somebody will be asking you direction number, then what you are going to talk about direction number? And how we are going to relate the direction number with direction ratio? Direction number with direction ratio. So now 3 numbers will be there which will be proportional to direction cosine, that will be exactly making direction ratio. So if I am going to write A vector plus AI bj z c k, then A by L, B by M, C by N. Is this the direction ratio? Is this the direction ratio? Is this the direction ratio beta? Come on, quickly tell me. Is this the direction ratio? Is this the direction ratio? Quickly say. Why it is not the direction ratio? Is this the direction ratio? Okay. Exactly what happens here, I am just going to explain one thing. Whenever you take what is exactly direction ratio and what is direction cosine. So direction cosine means the angle what you are exactly making with the x-axis. Putin, listen, you will be able to understand here only. See, look here. So when we are making some angles, we are making some angles with respect to x-axis, y-axis, z-axis, then we are finding like, if with x-axis it is making cos alpha, so this will become base, this will become hypotenuse. So instead of base, shall we write, and this is the angle formed, so this part will become h cos alpha. H cos alpha. Now one simple thing is that how the ratio is exactly working. One small work I am going to tell you. Just see this part. Only for one axis I am showing because 3 dimension 3 axis showing is very difficult. Okay, so now just understand one thing. This is the line and this is exactly the hypotenuse and this is the base. Now this line is subtending some angle. Let this angle be alpha. So now this will become base. This is 90 degree. So definitely we know that cos alpha will be equal to, just understand this part very nicely, cos alpha will be equal to base by hypotenuse beta. Cos alpha will be equal to base by hypotenuse. So now hypotenuse we will keep as it is. Now B will be equal to hypotenuse cos alpha. Fine. So instead of this base, shall we write h cos alpha? So this, if I am denoting this as direction cosine, for this line if I am showing it direction cosine along x-axis, then now in the equation some constant number we have written. In the equation that some constant number we have written, that constant number will be representing some length of the axis. That ratio along with direction cosine, that the ratio along with that direction number, that number with direction cosine, that number with direction cosine. हाँ बेटा मैं ट्यूशन भी पढ़ाती हूँ. That number with direction cosine will become direction ratio. Okay, just one small thing you just understand. One point, we have written this as direction cosine. We have written this as direction cosine. Cos alpha is direction cosine for x-axis. Okay, now what we are going to do is we have understood this concept. Now understand, a vector is there. Its vector point is 3i plus 4j plus 5k. Now here 3 is there now. Now 3 is exactly what? 3 is x value, x axis. How much point is exactly coming? We can take this as 3. So this is 3, this is a number. Okay, so when this point, this vector can represent a point 3 comma 4 comma 5 on the space, sorry, in the space, this comma 3 4 5 will be representing. Then we are going to connect this point and then we will draw one line. So this is exactly length 3, this is length 3, so this is number 3. This is number 3 on x-axis. Very simple part. This is number 3 on x-axis. Very good. This is number 3 on x-axis. So if this is direction cosine, when this line is making angle alpha with x-axis, and this is exactly that 3 for the same line, for the same, okay, we will take that line in different direction. This will be 3 for the same line, this will be 3 for the same line. That means what? Angle subtended and making cosine and present of that line. So shall we make a ratio of that? That ratio beta, it will become, that ratio will become direction ratio. So but how many numbers will be there? So 3 4 5, 3 will be exactly representing for x axis, 4 will be for y axis, and 5 will be for, so these three numbers, now these three numbers will be representing the what you call x value, y value and z value. So that's why we are writing it as L by A, direction cosine by A, M by B, N by C. Now is it correct? L by A, M by B and N by C, and this is exactly called as direction ratio. Direction ratio. This is direction ratio where ABC, what is ABC? Where ABC are three direction number. What I am calling it as ABC, I always used to call ABC as direction numbers. Okay, why direction number? Because it helped me to understand one thing, that along x-axis my direction number is 3. Along y-axis my direction number is 4. Along z-axis direction number is 5. And direction ratio will be cos alpha by 3. Cos beta. So if I am taking alpha beta, then I can write, because L is representing what? L is not representing any other thing. L is representing cos alpha. So here cos alpha, this one. So this is what now? Cos alpha is this base axis for this base for x axis, and 3 is also the width of this x axis. So ratio of this alpha angle and this 3 constant. That will be only direction ratio. That will be only direction ratio. That will be only direction ratios. And what we are doing here is we are just finding this as cos alpha by 3, cos beta by 4 and cos gamma by 5. Shall we write it as? Mesh, tell me, shall we write like this? Shall we write like this? Cos alpha by 3, cos beta by 4, cos gamma by 5, cos gamma by 5. So we can write it as, and now we can also present this. We can also present the direction ratios. We can also present the direction. Yes, now because alpha, beta, gamma is nothing. And with the axis, if we will be doing, then we are just finding the ratio of the direction cosine with the what you call unit, with the length what we are exactly taking, the magnitude what we are taking, and the whatever you will be taking, that will be written as direction numbers. Okay, so this is direction ratio, direction numbers. 3 4 5 is direction numbers. That's it. I rest my case. So now next point is, if somebody will be telling you how to find the direction cosine when what you call a vector will be given to you, the how to find the direction cosine when a vector will be given to you, then you will be saying that please don't waste my time, do like this and write it equal to k. and write it equal to k, and you know already that L will be equal to AK, M will be equal to BK, and N will be equal to CK. And also one thing you are knowing, right now only we have finished this part, L square plus M square plus N square will be equal to 1. So it will become A square K square, B square K square, C square K square will be equal to 1. I just substituted L, M and N value. So now K square will be equal to 1 by, because then you take K square common, A square plus B square plus C square will be equal to 1. So it is exactly going to come as K square will be equal to 1 by A square plus B square plus C square. So K will be equal to plus minus 1 by root A square plus B square plus C square. So if somebody will be telling you find the direction cosine along x axis, y axis, z axis, हाँ कराती हूँ बेटा, ऑब्जेक्टिव भी कंप्लीट कराती हूँ. सो हेयर for direction cosine along x axis, y axis and z axis will become plus minus a by root under a square plus b square plus c square comma plus minus b by root under a square plus b square plus c square and comma plus minus c by root under a square plus b square plus c square. Story over. Now next part we are going to start. Okay, so now direction angle also you know. So just somebody will be telling you direction angle. We have already done direction angle, and whatever width will be exactly coming there. Shall we solve a question please? Because I think with this question we will be solving finding some concept also. Find the angle at which the vector, find the angle at which the vector at which the vector 4i cap 8j cap plus k is inclined to coordinate axis. Question is super. Question is super. Nothing is there in the question. Is inclined to coordinate axis. Seriously, it's a type of joke. Baby question, Mahesh. Baby question. Okay, baby question. Now solve this question. Baby question. Come on, baby question solve. Solve this baby question. Angle they are telling. Okay. Solve it fast. Nothing is there. 1664 1. 1664 1. Done. 81. 1664 1 is 81. 81 square root is 9. Then 4 by 9, 8 by 9, 1 by 9. I solved. So alpha will be equal to cos inverse 4 by 9. Beta will be equal to cos inverse 8 by 9 and gamma will be equal to cos inverse 1 by 9. Plus minus, just go for it. We got it. Yeah, that's it. Now look here. What exactly we have to do here? That is what I told you. Now numbers are there and direction cosine is there. So first work is, right now itself, what are the direction cosine formula? Right now only we have written this one, this one, this one, and this one. Okay, so now this is the formula only right now we have written. So what we have to do exactly? We have to find square root of 4 square plus 8 square plus 1. So it is exactly going to be 16 plus 64 plus 1 is equal to 81. 81 will be equal to 9. So direction cosine cos alpha will be equal to cos inverse. Yes, cos alpha will be equal to what? Cos alpha will be equal to, that is 4 4 by 9. Cos alpha will be exactly equal to what? 4 by 9. Correct only. So alpha will be cos inverse 4 by 9. Now beta will be equal to, cos beta will be equal to 8, because I told you now one simple thing, direction numbers. 4 is direction number for x-axis, 8 is direction number for y-axis, and 1 is direction number for z-axis. Then if I want to find the direction cosine, then one small work I have to do, and that small work is root under the direction numbers, all the sum of the 3, square of the sum of the 3 direction numbers, and then story over, because square of the sum of the 3 dimension numbers, how you are exactly going to write? Beta will be equal to cos inverse 8 by 9 and gamma will be equal to cos inverse 1 by 9. That's it, story over. We'll go for the next question. Question is, write the question. Now find the angle between the lines whose direction ratios are 236 and 122. Tick. Very good. Go for it. What answer? शॉर्टकट मेथड अप्लाई करो. Apply shortcut method, you will be able to solve. Seriously, Vansh, thank you so much. God bless you. Beginner, beta, beginner, 0 level. 0 level, 0. नेगेटिव लेवल पे हूँ अभी. थैंक यू वंश, गॉड ब्लेस यू. अच्छा लगा सुन के. अभी 0 लेवल. ओके महेश, आंसर इज -1/3 रूट 2. नेक्स्ट this much. Three answers. I wanted one angle, you gave me three angles. Come on, find the angle between lines whose direction ratios are this. Find the angle between the lines whose direction ratios are this. I am going to find these 3 angles because we have a provision where these 2 lines are there, its direction angles are exactly given like this. We are not going to waste our time. We are just going to say that it can be written as 3j plus 6k. One part is there over. So it will be represented as a1i, a2j, a3k. Okay, now simple. Just simple one. Now this one I plus 2j plus 2k for convenience, because you know one formula. For that formula only I am writing cos theta will be equal to a1 b1 a2 b2 a1 a2. So a1 b1 a2 b2 a3 b3 by root under a1 square plus a2 square plus a3 square root under b1 square plus b2 square plus b3 square, and this will give you the angle. Now why we are showing for this, that's why I wrote like this, so that you will be exactly Thank you, Ansh. God bless you. So here, one small thing we have done now, we just wanted to get an angle. Okay, and for two lines, these two lines will be exactly making one angle now. How these two lines will be exactly making more than one angle? So one simple concept mesh I have just used. Now we are just going to use this formula and we are just going to multiply. So 2.1. So we have just used that formula. I'm again writing that formula for reference. Now look here. So this one, that means a1 b1. Beta 2 will be multiplied with I 1. So it will become 2. And then 3 will be multiplied with 2. So 3 2s are 6. Look here. a1 b1. So a1 is 2. Check karo. a1 is coming as 2. Mahesh, check one time. Beta a1 is 2. a2 is 3. a3 is 6. b1 is 1. b2 is 2. b3 is 2. Now here a1 b1. So a1 b1 means 2 into 1. So 2, now a2 b2, 3 into 2, 6 plus a3 b3, 6 2s are 12. By root under 2 square, 3 square, 6 square, 2 square, 3 square, 6 square, root under 1 square, 2 square, 2 square. So it is exactly going to come as how much? 6 to 18, 18 to 20, and denominator part is coming as 36 plus 9 plus 2 2s are 4. So 6 for 10, 19, 49. So it is coming as root under 49, and here it is going to come as 448 plus 19. So now look here beta, check one time. Is it coming as 20 by 7 into 3, 20 by 21. So cos theta is coming as 20 by 21. That will be the angle subtended. So theta will be cos inverse 20 by 21, and it will be less than 1. Whatever value will be coming, it will be less than 1. So it's absolutely correct. Correct na? Correct na? Checked. Harish, Mahesh, check that point beta. That means the angle subtended. It was exactly in the question na, Mahesh. It was the angle subtended, and because of that only I just used this angle. Shall we go for the next question? One simple question what they're asking, that the question is find the direction cosine. Find the direction cosine of a line which okay makes equal angle with the coordinate axis, which makes equal angle with the coordinate axis. Now one small thing, which make equal angle with the 4 by 21. कैसे हो गया पुतिन? अपना नाम लिखना यार. पुतिन बोलेगा तो सही में मैं फंस जाऊंगी. कुछ नाम बताओ. XYZ. It will be easy for me. 4 by 21 कैलकुलेशन चेक कर एक बार, आ जाएगा आंसर. टेंशन मत ले, एक बार कैलकुलेशन चेक कर, आ जाएगा. Solve this question beta. Try this question out. You will be able to 100% able to solve this question. Just try this question out. Find the direction cosine of a line which makes equal angle with the coordinates. Which makes equal angle with the coordinate. Try Mar. With coordinates it is making equal angle. Okay, answer coming. Plus minus 1 by root 3. Absolutely correct, Putin. So half is coming, huh? Half is coming. Cos inverse half, mesh, cos inverse half it will come. How it will come cos inverse half? Just one simple application and you will be able to solve, because one very important point it is written, find the direction cosine of a line which makes equal angle with coordinate. Now you know one very important point, L will be equal to cos alpha, M will be equal to cos beta and N will be equal to cos gamma. So L will be equal to cos alpha, M will be equal to cos beta and N will be equal to cos gamma. But here they are telling that this line will be exactly subtending equal angle. So alpha will be equal to, beta will be equal to, gamma will be equal to theta. Since the angle is same, so alpha, beta, gamma all will become same. So we are going to write it as L equal to cos theta, M equal to cos theta and N also equal to cos theta. Okay, Harish, Mahesh. So now here another important point is कि we know this formula, L square plus M square plus N square equal to 1. Now substitute this one, it will become what? Cos square theta plus cos square theta plus cos square theta will be equal to 1. So 3 cos square theta equal to 1, 3 cos square theta equal to 1. So cos square theta will be equal to 1 by 3. Come on. Then cos theta will be equal to plus minus 1 by root 3. Plus minus 1 by root 3. Very nice. Very good. Very good. Super. थोड़ा सा भी कमेंट दिया ना तो मैं गई. नाम ही ऐसा रखा है, मैं क्या करूं? You keep that name only so that if I'm going to take, I'm having fear. Now look here, cos theta will be equal to plus minus 1 by root 3. Plus minus 1 by root 3. So beta, for all the 3 will be there, x axis, y axis, z axis. It will become what? Plus minus 1 by root 3. Plus minus 1 by root 3. Plus minus 1 by root 3. Plus minus 1 by root 3 plus sorry plus minus 1 by root 3. Okay, stop. Next question. Next question. If alpha, beta, gamma, a small thing, it will come in MCQ also. Many a times it is coming for MCQ. Mesh, I didn't understood what you want to say. If if a line makes angle alpha, beta, gamma with positive direction of x axis, y axis, z axis, then what will be the value of sine square alpha plus sine square beta plus sine square gamma? Sine square gamma. What will be the value of sine square alpha plus sine square beta plus sine square gamma? Whatever diplomatic questions are there, you ask now only, huh? Am I correct, Putin? One Mahesh, answer will be cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma will be equal to 1. Cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma equal to 1. So it will become 1 minus sine square, 1 minus sine square alpha plus 1 minus sine square beta plus 1 minus sine square gamma will be equal to 1. So this and this will go to hell. It will be coming as 2 equal to sine square alpha plus sine square beta plus sine square gamma plus sine square gamma will come. Answer will be coming as, yes Mesh, answer is absolutely correct. 2 will be coming. Now one more question is there, Mesh. Just solve this question. Everyone try this question out. How many lines are there? Question is how many lines are there? Okay, how many lines are there which are equally inclined, which are equally inclined, which are equally inclined to the axis, to the axis. Okay, write their direction, write their direction cosine. Already we have done this question, already we have done this question just few seconds back only, I guess. We have done this few minutes back itself, we have done that question. Now it's time to recapitulate that point. Come on. How many lines? You have to count and say how many lines can be possible. Mahesh, right now itself we have done. Sarvna, Mahesh, Farhana, Pratika. Come on, how many such lines will be possible? Which are equally inclined to the axis. Equally inclined to the axis. Three. Seriously? One more time. One more time. You can do it. Three. Try one more time. Mesh, you can get the answer. 3 is possible. 4 is possible. How many possible? 1 to already I told plus minus 1 by root 3. Plus minus 1 by root 3 plus minus 1 by root 3. So one line will be where all the three angles will be positive. Where all the three angles will be positive. Or all the three angles will be negative. So positive and negative part will be coming. Then one will be exactly coming as 1 will be exactly 1 by root 3. 1 by root 3. 1 by root 3. This is exactly 1. Another one will be x will become minus 1 by root 3. Y will be 1 by root 3. Z will be 1 by root 3. Next will be 1 by root 3. Then minus 1 by root 3. Then 1 by root 3. And then next will be 1 by root 3. 1 by root 3. It will become minus 1 by root 3. So total how many possible? Total how many? Yes, Mahesh. Total 4 possible here. Equally inclined. Okay, negative one we are not taking. Equally inclined. Exactly how many are possible? Equally inclined. Yes, Mahesh. Equally inclined. Yes, sure. 4 is correct only. Your answer 4 is correct. That is 4 are exactly equally inclined. Yes, Mahesh. Absolutely correct. Yes, yes, yes. So I'm going to keep it till here. What we are going to do is tomorrow's class we will start straight line directly. Okay. Offline class, online class tomorrow both I think I should keep for you. Bye.